Okay guys, welcome back to this HTML and CSS video tutorial, and in this video we are going to talk about nested listing. Now in the previous video we talked about listing, and now we know how we can list items using the ordered and unordered list. Now in this tutorial we want to learn how we can list items under another list item. We want to do something like this, as we have listing over here Asia, Africa, and under Africa we have another list under the Africa. So how are we going to do that? Let's go to our text editor, and what we are going to do is we are now going to first state a header for whatever we are doing. So I'll say h2, and this h2 I'm going to call this nested listing. Okay, so now after having this nested listing, then let me go ahead and start listing my items. So first of all, I'm going to introduce my first list. So I will introduce my unordered list first, and after this I'm going to introduce my first list. So I'll say li, and under li I'm going to get Asia for here. Okay, now after Asia I'm going to introduce another list item. So I'll copy this and paste it over here, and I'm going to say Africa over here. Okay, but now under Africa I want to list some countries again under Africa. Okay, so what I'll do is I will not close my list item for Africa. I'll just move next, and under Africa I'm going to declare another unordered list. So I'll say ul. Okay, and under this ul I'm going to list another item. So I'll say li, and the first item under Africa that I'm listing will be Ghana. Okay, after this I'm going to list another. So I'll copy this, Control C, and I will paste that, and I will change this to Togo. After that I will do my last list, which will be Nigeria. And after doing this, remember I've opened unordered list under the list item Africa, so I need to close that unordered list over here. And remember I've opened another list item for Africa, and I need to close that list item too. So I'll close that list item, and after that I can now list my last item for, let's say, the continent. Okay, so I will change this one now to Europe. So Europe will be here. Control S to save. Now let me reload this in the browser, and this is what we have. We have nested listing Asia, Africa, and under Africa I have Ghana, Togo, Nigeria, and my last continent is Europe. Okay, so check this once again. Let me increase the font for this. Okay, I have a header which is nested listing, and I've opened an unordered list from line 9, and I'm closing that unordered list at line 19. Now under that I have a list item Asia, and I have another list item Africa, and this list item Africa I want to list another thing under Africa, or another list under Africa. So I did not close that, and I opened another unordered list under this list item. Then I listed Ghana, Togo, Nigeria under that. After that I closed the list item for Africa over here, and that was it for the nested listing. After that, or I closed my last list item, which is Europe, and as you see we are having this nice nested lists over here under Africa. So that is it for this video tutorial. That is it. This is how you can introduce your nested listing. Practice that, and it's really simple, and it's a very cool listing type. Bye.